is Anna.
And I'm Peyton.
And today, what are we doing today?
Today, we are going to turn into blushing messes once again for Super Junior-D&E, and their new song, No Love.
So nothing new on this channel.
Nothing new.
We've already done that how many times? So we have both watched the teaser, obviously, and yeah, there's nothing else to say. Let's just go. Do I have the subtitles on? Yes, I do. Okay.
Oh my gosh! I love his black hair.
Oh my gosh, wait, they have the red and yellow colors. Okay.
That's a cool camera shot inside the wine glass.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
My face is totally not 1,000 degrees right now. They did the Michael Jackson lean.
Oh. Oh, I liked that. The background vocals.
I love all of the mirroring in this. I'm gonna talk about that in my comments.
Oh.
Oof.
Are you okay? Wow. I'm missing the shot from the teaser though. It hasn't happened yet.
I know what you're talking about.
Only in the teaser? I will be a little bit disappointed if it was only in the teaser. Oh. What do the color changing eyes mean? Oh, this is what I was talking about. Okay, cool. Oh, that went somewhere different. Oh, interesting chord. Okay. Oh. With the jackets.
The suits and the glasses.
Well, yeah. 킹스은 같아. So synthy. I didn't expect those really close-ups at the end, but okay. It's fine. Oh, just an extra one too.
Okay, so as embarrassed as I am, I have a lot to say, so I'm just gonna jump right into it and try to be as concise as possible. So first of all, the mirroring. Wow, I loved that in the music video. So the thing with duets is it's not like it was that big of a shock that, oh, there was some element of mirroring, just because when you have two people, your options for formations are a lot more limited, even with backup dancers, because the focus will always be on the two main people, even if the dancers are around the side. But it was taken to a more extreme level in this one because it really was incorporated in so many aspects of the dance and of the music video right from the very beginning. A lot of the dance, especially at the beginning, is done facing each other, and so since there's not a live stage yet, I'm curious if that will be the same for the live stage or if it'll be done facing out. The stage pictures that they were creating are also really cool because, like I was just saying, you can mirror and you can face it out to the audience, and that's a lot of what the chorus is, but a lot of their verse choreography is mirrored at each other, and the stage pictures they're creating are so cool. Like when they have the backup dancers make the table, and it's like they're around a table when they're dancing at each other, it just splits the stage in a very interesting way. And so even though there's only 2 people, it feels fresh the whole time, rather than like, oh, I'm just watching 2 people stand in the center with backup dancers around them. Like I was saying, it's also carried over into the music video because first of all, like where they're dancing is like mirrored glass with all of the lights on it. And then there's also that really amazing scene where they're sitting at like a tabletop mirror, and in one of the shots, Tonghae is sitting there, but Eunhyuk is his reflection. But the next time you see it, Eunhyuk is sitting there and he's his own reflection. So it's like they're definitely playing with it. So I thought that was really cool. And I just really love that concept, I think, of mirroring, especially for them, because in a lot of ways, I think of Tonghae and Eunhyuk as like mirrors for each other. I think because they've been together for so long, they really reflect especially the best parts of each other really, really well, and like highlight the best qualities in each other because they work so well together. So I think that made it more special for me. That's why I was like, I love this. And then also I was like, oh my gosh, they did the Michael Jackson lean. The lean is in Smooth Criminal, and I think that's what it originated in. I could be wrong, but I know that it's a big part of the Smooth Criminal dance. And while the songs themselves, the meanings are not similar, the way that he like stages it and is styled for Smooth Criminal is very similar. And like when you hear Smooth Criminal, I feel like you think about Tonghae and Eunhyuk in this video, like that sort of vibe. And then also, yeah, so music video wise, really quick, I don't know if this will make it in because I talked for so long, I'm so sorry, but the eyes, Anna and I were talking afterwards and we were like, oh, like maybe the color changing was supposed to be symbolic for like when you see someone that you like or you're interested in, your pupils get bigger, they dilate. And since you can't really show that in a music video without it looking really weird, maybe they went with like the eye changing. We're not sure. So if there's like a reason that they've said, let us know. And then also, I guess, yeah, they just looked really good. And so I'm gonna stop there. And Anna's turn.
So, I mean, just talking about the song, this song works with the concept, it's like club music for the most part. Like it has the club beat with like the deep bass that like reverbs a lot, and then they have like the clapping percussion sounds, lots of synths, lots of like distorted synth sounds actually, but then also they have this like really high-pitched synth that kind of sounds piercing actually from like right off the bat. It's just like playing this one note, and then after one phrase it goes up an octave, and when you hear it you're like, oh, but you adjust to it. I'm just gonna talk about a few things and moments that I liked in the song, and both of them I kind of touched on in the reaction. So first is all the instrumental cuts out, and then there's like a beat of silence before it's like an a cappella moment. So he's singing and then it's just the background harmonies. I loved that. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. It was just really impactful. The silence and songs is always really impactful, but the silence usually happens like before the drop into a chorus or like during a bridge. So like sort of a transition moment, I guess, between two sections, not like in the middle of a verse. So I thought that it was like a typical song technique used in a not so typical place. So it was nice. It kept things fresh, and also I'm just a sucker for good acapella. And then the second big moment that I wanted to talk about was I also touched on the bridge, because it's a really big change from the entire rest of the song. It goes from like club music to drama, with like these intense piano chords being played. Even the music video changes because like they're wearing the suits and the glasses, and it's like completely dark background with just the spotlights. Obviously it's like really dramatic, and the chord progression in the beginning was giving me this like drama minor-y feel, like very dark, but then all of a sudden, and I had that moment where I was like, oh, that went different from what I expected. It turned brighter and became more major because it was helping make the transition back into the hype, upbeat final chorus that they're having. Just like two small things, you mentioned the Michael Jackson move, and the sustained note that they have during it really helps milk that and like enhance both parts, the music and the dance, I feel like even more. I wish they had made it like a little bit longer. It felt like slightly ashual though. And then just a general thing sort of is, like I said with the bad music video reaction, their voice colors, their vocal tones just really suit songs that are very synth heavy like this, because it sort of blends in as like an instrumental layer rather than just like voice on top of the synths. Anyways, that's all I had to say.
Anna, TLDR.
Okay. TLDR is we love Super Junior.
That's it.
And we are forever elves. We are everlasting friends.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Super Junior's keeping us so well fed this year.
Honestly, yeah.
That being said, if you enjoyed this video, if you also love Super Junior as a whole and Super Junior-D&E and are also everlasting friends elves, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and bye.
Bye.